Okay, folks, section 13.1, addition and subtraction of fractions. Okay, folks, example number 1 here says add or subtract and then simplify. Okay? Now remember, when I'm adding or subtracting fractions, they have to have the same denominator. Not when I'm multiplying or dividing, just when I'm adding and subtracting. Okay? Now these first two examples, it's nice and easy. They've already given us a common denominator. So if I have, Eric, 8 elevenths and I'm adding 7 elevenths, what do I wind up getting, Eric? I get 15 elevenths. Okay? Now, back in the 5th grade or in the 4th grade, we liked mixed numbers. We don't like them anymore. Okay? Because if we're going to work with fractions, we need them as fractions, not as mixed numbers. So there's no reason for us to write them as a mixed number and change them back. The only thing that we now have to do, right, it said 2 things. We need to add or subtract what we added, and then we need to simplify. Does anyone have any idea what they mean when they say simplify? What am I trying to do here? Harry? Or what do I need to do? Well, I've done the problem. I added them. But now it says simplify. What do they want me to check on, CB?
They want you to reduce.
They want you to reduce if you can. Jack, can I reduce these two numbers, 15 and 11? You cannot. They don't have a common factor. Okay? So I'm going to leave it as 15 elevenths. These two numbers, 15 and 11, they're called relatively prime. That doesn't mean that they are prime numbers. It just means that related to each other, they're prime. They don't have a common factor other than 1. 15 is not prime. Do you see that we can break that down into 3 times 5? Okay? 11 is prime. We can't break it down into anything but 1 times 11. But the two numbers together, we'd say that they're relatively prime. They have no common factors that we can use to reduce them. Okay? CB, you have a question. Yes,
Can
ma'am.
we change it to a mixed number?
Okay, folks, can we change this to a mixed number, Pace?
You can, but we should probably.
We can, but we're not going to. That's 4th and 5th grade. Because if we want to do anything with these fractions, we need to leave them as fractions. Okay? Now the next one says 13 twelfths minus 5 twelfths. You know what? I don't really like that one. Let's make it 13 twelfths minus 4 twelfths. Okay? We've changed it now. So for those of you who've already done it, you need to change it because we're going to do a different number. So 13 twelfths minus 4 twelfths. Maggie, what do I get?
9 twelfths.
I'm going to get 9 twelfths. They had a common denominator. That's good. So I didn't even need to change that. So I have subtracted. The next thing says simplify. What do I need to do in order to simplify? Sam?
You divide both of them by 3.
I can divide both of them by 3. Excellent job, Sam. 9 divided by 3 is 3. 12 divided by 3 is 4. So we have reduced the fraction and made it 3/4. Nice. Nice. Hey, so question before we go on.
Are those relatively prime?
3 and 4 are relatively prime. 4 is not a prime number, is it? Because you can multiply 2 times 2. 3 is a prime number, okay? But they don't have a common factor
Yeah, I
that
meant
we
like,
can.
is the fraction relatively
The two numbers are relatively prime and it is reduced, okay? Nice job, folks. Let's look at the next example.